Hi everyone, I'm PavoTube and I welcome you all back to a new tutorial. In this video, we'll be lighting 4 different scenes and I'll be using lights from Nanlite and Nanlux. To be exact, there'll be a Forza 60C, Forza 60B Mark II, the Mixpanel 150 and the mighty Evoke 1200B, yes, for the first time. And let me tell you, we're gonna have some real fun with these lights, so stay around till the end and let's make a music video. Here we go. Alright, take a look at these shots here. We're gonna have a closer look and see how I use the lights to make these shots look like this. In the first scene, I decided to make the most of that small window in the kitchen, which I immediately noticed after getting into the location. And I already knew that would be a great way to create some light beams from the outside. Something like this scene from the show The Handmaid's Tale, which I believe used the same concept and made something very interesting and cinematic with the beams. So for this purpose, I decided to use the Forza 720B together with the lens to make sure I have enough power and more control over the beam. Right now it's around the afternoon and we have some unwanted light coming in from the left window, so I used a black sheet to block some light. Alrighty, now let's open up the new version of my favorite light from Nanlite, which the company has just sent me, the Forza 60B Mark II. After that, I'm using a flag to make the light softer and the Forza 60C together with the lens from the other side to create some sunlight on the subject. Alright, now I think it's time I pick up the camera and see how things came together. Wow, I think it looks awesome. Notice how much depth the PavoTube II 6C has added to the shot, plus the Forza 60B II that has added some overall brightness and the 60C that has offered us that beautiful sunlight. Okay, looking at the shot, I think I need to make the frame a little tighter and using a white sheet reflecting the Forza 60B to create a soft feel, while the 720B is still on the same spot doing its magic. And now let's check out all the lights in the scene one by one to see what we've done. Alright, it's now time to reveal the big boy of the Nanlux family, the Evoke 1200B. As you see, it's the first time the box is being opened and I'm really curious and excited to see what's inside and what can be done with this beast. And let me add that this light has a wide Kelvin between 2700 all the way up to 6500, and that allows me to easily create the perfect sunlight and moonlight. And as a cherry on the top, let me add that the Evoke 1200B is rated IP54, and its hermetically sealed structure can easily withstand extreme conditions. So rain, dust or snow would not be an issue anymore. Just keep filming and this light has got your back in any situation. Very well, let's get back to the video. I've set up the 1200B behind a window, tilted down, and I've managed to create this beautiful shot, which in my opinion has a similar mood to the movie Blade Runner 2049. But I'd also feel like I need to use a PavoTube II 15X and add some warmth to the scene. And hey, why not to use the same light as a practical? I mean, who wouldn't want to see that light in the shot? Also, I feel like I need a little more light on the character, so let's use the beloved Forza 60B II together with the lens to make this happen. Nice, isn't that better now? By the way, while we had those lights set up, I took the opportunity to take a few stills with the same lighting so that later we could probably use them as the cover image or something like that, and they turned out great. Alright, enough of that, let's check out the lights one by one. Okay, the third scene is my favorite. I've used both the Evoke 1200B and the Forza 720B at the same time behind the window, and I've used a very cheap white sheet that you can easily purchase to soften the light. You don't really need fancy equipment all the time. Pun intended. I've put the 720 on the side window and the 1200B on the main window because I'm planning to create a day for night scene, and boy, it turned out great. The Forza 600B with the lens has helped me to create a sunbeam on the wall, and it added some depth to the shot. I've also used the 60C with the softbox from the top to mimic the ceiling light on the character. While we were filming, I had a last-minute decision and I came up with an idea. I asked my assistant to create some fake wind on the curtain using a flag, which actually turned out to be nice. Notice how hard it is to tell that it's not actually daytime until we see the behind the scenes? To be honest, after some time, we ourselves got used to it and kind of forgot that it's not real sunlight until we turned the lights off and it kind of got us. That's quite interesting. Alright, let's check out the breakdown. Alright, the scene number 4 is actually quite simple, but I love the mood nevertheless. Sometimes the less is more. There are only 2 lights needed for this, the Mix Panel 150 and the Forza 60C. Let me tell you, the reason I love and use the 60C so much is mainly its RGB capability. I really love the surreal colorful scenes, and this one does that just right. I've set up the orange light in a way that mimics the room light, and the back room was set to blue using the mix panel to create a nice contrast. I've tried to add other lights too, but at the end I've decided that the 2 lights were already enough, and that made our final shot. Alright guys, let's wrap this one up here. I could talk about this forever, but I don't want to make this video super long. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I constantly try to improve my videos and put more effort into my work, and I really hope you guys notice that. I also hope you find them useful and get inspired. And if so, I would really appreciate it if you guys could consider subscribing to my channel and stay around for more tutorials. I'll be back very soon. Until then, take care.